Okay, so we're going to go through how to make a sermon reel. A lot of people try these. They're not as easy as people think. You can run them through different softwares and stuff like that, but I've got a bit of a formula to it. It's fun to do, especially if you've heard the sermon yourself a couple times. I actually have the sermon notes with me, so I'm kind of going through and seeing which parts I want to use. But I've got us a little clip here, and we're going to try to do it. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. So an important piece to look at when you're making these sermon clips is a hook, because you've got about 5 seconds to capture somebody's attention with a sermon, and it's not anything to do with your pastor. It actually comes down to you. What are you giving that viewer in the first 5 to 7 seconds that they want to continue to watch it for the next minute? So we're going to try to get them with this because our pastor is talking about slapping somebody here. Now, obviously, he didn't actually slap somebody, but that's enough to get my attention if I hear a pastor talking about slapping somebody. So hopefully it'll do the same for someone else. So another thing with reels is you don't want a lot of empty space where maybe he's taking a pause. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do one, and then I'm going to go through the whole video and get rid of all the empty space. So empty space would be, you can see your audio levels are peaking here. So that was a laugh, so that's good. So I'll tell you what we could do here is keep that laugh in there because crowd engagement is good to have in a reel. So I'm going to kill this, and I'm going to underlay this video like this. And so where the pause is, you can hear them laughing, but he's going to go ahead and start talking, and then the video will pick back up here. So we'll cut. I'm going to bring this back up, just like that.
Go for it. But as we were doing this, I was going to get to the point.
So it gets his reaction to them laughing with them. And it's just kind of cool when it brings that viewer in to see what's going on here. So I'm going to get rid of the dead space, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to select all of this, and then if you've got a Mac, you can either left click or you can do 2 fingers at the top. But we're going to make this a compound clip. Just put it whatever you want. And so what this does is makes all of this one clip again instead of multiples. So I'm going to go over here to my left, transform, and I'm going to bring this all the way in. What I'm doing is just following where he goes. Okay, so just to hop back in, remember which one it was. So he does a funny thing here where he's talking about slapping someone, and he slaps his hand. So what I did with this little jump zoom in thing. So let's hop on, you can see it real quick.
How much truth I speak if I speak.
So we got that slap right there, and it comes out.
There's only so long people gonna listen to it.
Not digging this right here. So it goes jump, jump to another one right there. So I don't know if it bothers me that much, but we'll leave it.
Speak if I.
So we do that jump in
like this. There's only so long people gonna listen to that.
And so we'll probably have the music cut off too. So let's just hop back into it. We'll see what we can get with it. Okay, so we've got the cuts pretty much everywhere that we're gonna want them to be. So now we're gonna start playing with effects, audio stuff, whatever we can do just to make it more eye-catchy. So we're gonna make it another compound clip now that we've got it chopped up more how we want it. And so now we've got the full thing. All right, so I think we're gonna settle with good old-fashioned grainy film. I hope that don't go out of popularity anytime soon. So I like to go with this. This is called Bad TV. It's usually I'm gonna go ahead and take the audio out for a second. It's usually way too much. Like, you don't want your reel to look like this. So I usually take this and turn it into TV static. Actually, no. We'll go TV static. Turn that down a little bit. About to 2.4 to where it's not shaky, but it's got that grainy look to it. So now for background music in it, we're gonna hop over to Epidemic Sound, try to find something that fits the style of the video, something upbeat, but not something too crazy where they can't understand what he's saying. This might be something cool to try.
was going to have people come out today and tell me some hard truths.
All right, so since this is most of the time viewed on phones, we're going to make this audio pretty dang harsh. So I'm going to turn up his mic a good bit, boost his highs to where it's just screaming at you on the phone, maybe even breaking up a little bit. Get rid of them lows. Nobody's got good low end on an iPhone. Let's check this out.
I was going to have some people come out today and
Get that music a little more, brother.
And then we were going to bring out a dummy, and I was like, Brandon would never go for it.
All right, we're going to kill the music for a second because you get that.
But as we were doing this,
and we might actually come to the beginning of that song because it comes with dun, dun, dun. But killing the music gives the viewer time to hear the crowd's reaction to his joke. If you do not know, Brandon is his brother, so that's why that one was funny.
Brandon would never go for it. But as we were doing this, I was going to get to the point.
See, it's just smooth.
Point to where the
Chat, should we throw a sound effect in there? Let's see what we got for a slap. I like this punch. So if you look at the audio, I edit based on audio levels. You see where it's peaking? Right there where my mouse is, that's where he hits. So that's where we want this to also hit. Let's see what we got here.
Speak it like this.
Pungent.
Speak it like this. There's only so long people going to listen to that.
Not bad.
If somebody walks up, Sean, how many compliments do you want from that?
Dude, it sounds like he's hitting it so hard.
And Sunshine, how many compliments do you want from that person today?
None,
and how
brother.
long until
Laugh at this
oh,
video.
wow, you know?
I think you should double it.
Oh, wow, you know? It's, how's your day?
We say Chad, I say we end it with a slap. Dude. I can't even lie, that's fire. So it's just a classic, you know, no typography in it. This is just straightforward. Good old fashioned. What are we at? Wait a minute, 16. I think that's pretty good. Come over here to your top right, hit that button right there. I'm gonna go export file. These are my settings. If you like to copy them, this is how I keep it low, but the quality's still good. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that on the drive that I have on my computer. Just like that. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So once you have that video,
I was going to have
right
some
here,
people.
show you something cool. If you have all Apple products, so I just made this video, airdrop that thing. Now it's ready to be posted.
Some hard truths and tell me they love me and then slap me in the face.
So that's a simple way to do it. We'll do more in depth. We'll do a typography video. It'll just take a lot of time. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Make something cool for your church. Peace.